Chosen ones, the alarms have been sounded. A powerful organization has pulled your name from the shadows, placing you at the center of a mission so critical it's shaken the very forces that govern this world. The police are not just bystanders. They're watching, calculating, preparing to intercept what they fear. This isn't paranoia. It's prophecy. You are walking a path carved by divine hands, and it's rattling the forces that don't want you to succeed. They see your light, your potential, and they're scrambling to contain it. Forces beyond your comprehension are aligning to change your life forever. This is your moment. Declare your readiness. Drop a comment. The fire within me cannot be extinguished. If you are prepared to step boldly into the storm, let the world see you, unshaken and unrelenting. A powerful organization has chosen you, and their decision is no accident. For years, they've watched silently, identifying individuals with extraordinary potential. In you, they see an uncommon strength, an ability to endure challenges that would crush others and still rise higher. This isn't a moment of random chance. It's the culmination of deliberate recognition. You've been selected not for what the world sees, but for the untapped greatness that lies within you. Their mission isn't for the faint of heart or the mediocre. It requires someone capable of confronting the unthinkable and thriving where others falter. They've chosen you because you've demonstrated a capacity for resilience and innovation, a willingness to push beyond the limits imposed by fear or doubt. You've shown that when tested, you don't just survive, you transform into something stronger, more determined, and more impactful. Yet this mission goes beyond your visible abilities. The organization may see your strength and skills, but Jesus sees the essence of who you are. He sees your struggles, your doubts, and your quiet victories. He knows the depth of your heart, the goodness in your soul, and the fire that drives you forward. Long before the organization found you, Jesus had already marked you as someone destined for greatness. Every experience in your life has been part of His plan to prepare you for this exact moment. Your calling is a convergence of both the organization's trust and a divine purpose that surpasses human understanding. By stepping into this mission, you're not just fulfilling the expectations of those who chose you. You're walking the path that God Himself has laid out for you. This is your opportunity to unite your earthly capabilities with a heavenly purpose, creating a legacy that will impact far more than you can imagine. Now is the time to take a stand. Accepting this mission isn't merely about courage. It's about claiming your purpose and declaring your readiness to rise. The world is watching, but more importantly, heaven is watching. It's your moment to answer the call that was always meant for you. There's no denying it. Someone is watching you. It's not paranoia, it's the reality of living a life that disrupts the ordinary. The police, both literal and symbolic, have turned their attention toward you. They aren't merely curious, they're calculating, documenting every step you take. Why? Because you are no longer predictable. You are a force in motion, someone stepping into power and purpose, and they fear what they can't control. The changes in your life have sent ripples far beyond what you can see. To the police, these aren't just personal milestones, they're warning signs of someone on the brink of disrupting systems built to suppress greatness. Their vigilance isn't about justice. It's about maintaining a fragile balance that you are destined to shatter. By watching you, they hope to find a weakness, a vulnerability they can exploit to keep you confined to the shadows. But this isn't only about the physical. Beyond the watchful eyes of earthly authorities lies an unseen battle waged in the spiritual realm. Forces of darkness, envious of your light, are working to undermine your every move. They use doubt, fear, and distractions to weaken your resolve. Their tactics may feel subtle, like whispers of insecurity, or overwhelming, like storms of uncertainty. Yet these forces cannot prevail, for your protector is greater than anything they can muster. You are not alone in this. Jesus has promised to guard you fiercely, ensuring that no power, seen or unseen, can derail the destiny he has prepared for you. The eyes of the world may be on you, but the eyes of heaven are upon you as well, watching with pride as you step into your calling. The plans of those who seek to interfere are nothing in the face of divine authority. Jesus' protection is not passive, it's active, surrounding you with a shield that no scheme can penetrate. Their surveillance is proof of your significance. Those who pose no threat are ignored, left to move through life unnoticed. But you're different. Your decisions, your growth, your faith, it all sends a message that you refuse to remain confined by the limitations others try to impose. You are watched because you are feared, and you are feared because your purpose has the power to upend the ordinary. In this journey, there will be moments when the weight of being observed feels heavy, almost unbearable. But even in those moments, Jesus is with you. When the pressure mounts, he whispers, "Fear not, for I am with you." His guidance turns every moment of fear into an opportunity for courage, and every attempt at suppression into fuel for your rise. So, instead of shrinking under the weight of scrutiny, let it affirm that you are on the right path. Let their attention remind you of the extraordinary journey you are undertaking. Each step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. With every move, you defy their expectations, proving that the plans of men cannot stand against the purpose of God. Now is the time to call upon your ultimate protector. Every step you've taken, every trial you've endured, and every triumph you've celebrated has been leading to this moment. You may not have realized it at the time, but nothing in your life has been accidental. Each challenge, betrayal, and moment of uncertainty has been a part of your preparation, a divine training ground shaping you into the person you are today. This mission is not just something you've stumbled upon, it's the culmination of a journey you were meant to take. Think back to the struggles that tested your limits, the times when the weight of life felt unbearable, and giving up seemed easier than pushing forward. Those moments weren't designed to break you, but to refine you. Like fire purifies gold, those hardships were shaping you, burning away fear and doubt, so that only your strength and purpose remained. What felt like chaos was, in truth, divine order preparing you for this elite mission. Even the betrayals, the moments when those closest to you turned away, were part of the process. These experiences taught you resilience and discernment, forcing you to rely not on the approval of others, but on the unshakable foundation of God's plan. They revealed who you could trust, and more importantly, who you needed to be to withstand the challenges ahead. There were times you felt unseen, as though your efforts went unnoticed and your struggles unacknowledged. But in those quiet moments, Jesus was watching, orchestrating events you couldn't yet understand. He saw every tear, heard every prayer, and used every experience to prepare you for a future far greater than you could imagine. You weren't just surviving. You were being prepared, molded into someone who could carry out this mission with strength, wisdom, and faith. The preparation wasn't just external. While your circumstances were shaping your resolve, Jesus was working within you, building a foundation of trust and faith that could weather any storm. He was teaching you to rely on his guidance, to walk by faith and not by sight, and to find strength not in what you can see, but in what you know to be true. This mission isn't something you stumbled into. It's something you've been prepared for since the beginning. Every experience, every lesson, and every moment of growth has been aligning you with this purpose. You were not chosen by chance. You were chosen by design, by a God who has been guiding you from the start. And now the path is clear. You stand at the threshold of a journey that will test every ounce of your strength, courage, and faith. But you are ready. The hardships of your past were never meant to define you. They were meant to equip you. What lies ahead is not just a challenge, but an opportunity to step fully into the person you were always meant to be. Chosen ones, the Obsidian Inner Order calls you home. Beyond the veil of ordinary existence, the Obsidian Inner Order has watched your awakening. We've seen you break through the illusions that bind lesser beings, witnessed your spirit refuse to bow to mediocrity. This isn't just another gathering of seekers. This is the convergence of those born to command reality itself. The Order doesn't seek followers. We forge leaders, architects of destiny, and those who dare to grasp what others fear to touch. Within our obsidian walls lies the accumulated power of ages, the manifestation mechanics grimoire, sacred knowledge passed down through generations of reality shapers. Here, you'll master the art of bending probability, learn to forge creation in the fires of your will, and join an elite circle of fellow chosen ones who understand the weight of true power. Through our weekly Dark Matter Mastery transmissions, you'll decode the forbidden arts of manifestation, turning chaos into your personal force of creation. The Obsidian Inner Order opens its gates only to those who've proven themselves worthy. Those rare souls who recognize that destiny isn't given, it's claimed. Our private sanctuary houses 400 of the most powerful reality architects ever gathered, each one a living testament to what becomes possible when you embrace your true nature. For those seeking soul-aligned partnerships, our inner circle provides opportunities to connect with others who vibrate at your frequency. This isn't for casual mystics or weekend manifestors. The Obsidian Inner Order demands excellence, commands respect, and accepts only those ready to claim their birthright as reality's architects. If these words awaken something primal within you, if they speak to that part of you that always knew you were meant for more, your seat in the Order awaits. The link is in the description below. The moment you step into your purpose, opposition arises. There are those in the shadows, individuals, who envy your calling and the strength you carry. Their jealousy turns to resentment, and their resentment turns to action. These aren't random enemies. They're people who recognize the greatness in you and fear what it will mean for them. They will go to extraordinary lengths to see you stumble, but their plans will fail because you are divinely protected. Not all threats come from strangers. Some will come from within your circle, from people you once trusted. Their betrayal is sharp, unexpected, and personal. Perhaps it's a friend who feels threatened by your growth, or a colleague who can't bear to see you succeed. Worse yet, someone close to you may even be working with the forces monitoring your life, feeding them information in an attempt to derail your destiny. This betrayal cuts deep, but it doesn't surprise Jesus. He knew it was coming and has already provided you the strength to rise above it. The forces aligned against you operate in secrecy, attempting to undermine your confidence and distract you from your mission. They use lies, manipulation, and doubt to weaken your resolve. But here's the truth. Their power is limited. No matter how they conspire, they cannot alter what God has already ordained. Every attack they launch will ultimately backfire, becoming a stepping stone for your elevation. Even as they plot against you, Jesus is steps ahead. He sees the traps laid before you and clears the path. ensuring that you remain steady and unshaken. He transforms what was meant for harm into opportunities for growth and victory. Each attempt to harm you only strengthens your resolve, and each betrayal only brings you closer to fulfilling your purpose. The spiritual battle is just as real. Beyond the physical threats and betrayals lie forces of darkness that target your faith and spirit. They aim to sow seeds of doubt, to make you question your worth and your calling. But remember, these forces are powerless against the light within you. The strength of your faith, combined with the unyielding power of Jesus, makes you untouchable. This isn't a time to shrink back or doubt your resilience. Instead, it's a time to stand firm, knowing that no weapon formed against you can prosper. The threats you face are proof of your importance. No one attacks what isn't valuable. The very fact that you are under siege is evidence of the magnitude of your mission. Lean into the truth. You are covered by divine protection, and no plan of the enemy will succeed. Jesus' foreknowledge ensures that every betrayal and attack is met with a countermeasure that strengthens you and weakens their grip. What they intend for your downfall, he uses for your rise. Behind the scenes, there exists a powerful organization shaping the world in ways most people can't fathom. Their influence spans nations, economies, and societies, orchestrating changes that ripple through history. This is no ordinary group. They operate with precision, strategy, and purpose. And now they've chosen you, not as a spectator, but as a key player in their plans. You were not picked by chance. The organization's leaders see something in you that others overlook. They see a sharp mind capable of solving complex problems, a resilient spirit that refuses to break under pressure, and a voice that can inspire and lead others. These traits make you indispensable to their mission, which requires individuals who can think critically, act decisively, and endure whatever challenges come their way. Yet, their vision for you only scratches the surface of your true potential. While they value your external capabilities, Jesus values your heart and the divine purpose he has instilled in you. Long before this organization recognized your worth, Jesus had already ordained your role in a greater mission. His calling for you transcends worldly ambitions. It is rooted in eternal impact. This dual purpose is no coincidence. The organization's mission aligns with your natural abilities, but Jesus' plan connects with your soul. While they may see you as a strategist or a leader, he sees you as a light bearer, someone who can bring hope and truth to a world in need. You are uniquely positioned to fulfill both roles, merging earthly influence with heavenly purpose. Your role within the organization is more significant than you realize. You aren't just a participant, you're a cornerstone of their plans. Your decisions, actions, and insights will shape outcomes that extend far beyond your immediate sphere of influence. This is not merely a job or a task. It's a responsibility that demands courage, wisdom, and unwavering faith. But with great responsibility comes opposition. There will be those who question your motives, who doubt your capabilities, or who fear the change you represent. These challenges are not meant to deter you, they are meant to sharpen you. Each obstacle you face within this organization is an opportunity to grow stronger, to prove not only to others, but to yourself that you are exactly where you are meant to be. It's important to remember that your role is not about perfection. It's about obedience to the path set before you. Mistakes may come and setbacks may occur, but they do not define you. What matters is your willingness to keep moving forward, trusting that both the organization's mission and God's purpose are guiding you towards something extraordinary. As you step into your mission, opposition will rise against you. It won't just come from enemies lurking in the shadows or authorities monitoring your every move. It will manifest in unexpected ways. Doors may seem to close without explanation. Trusted allies may waver, and obstacles may appear where once there was clear ground. But do not let this deter you. Every challenge is a testament to the greatness of your calling and the fear it strikes in those who resist change. The police and other forces watching you may attempt to obstruct your path. Their surveillance is a constant reminder of the systems that fear your influence. They'll strategize to monitor, intercept, and contain your progress, but their power has limits. No amount of observation or interference can halt what God has already put in motion. What they see as their advantage is, in fact, their weakness. Your faith and perseverance turn their surveillance into a mirror, reflecting their own futility against divine purpose. Opposition often breeds growth. The resistance you face will test your strength and faith, but it will also refine you. Each challenge presents an opportunity to rise above fear, to deepen your trust in Jesus, and to discover new layers of resilience within yourself. Every obstacle becomes a stepping stone, elevating you closer to your destiny. The forces aligned against. You may think they are stalling your progress, but in truth, they are propelling you forward. Remember, the most powerful breakthroughs often come disguised as impossible situations. When the path seems blocked, Jesus makes a way where none existed. Closed doors will open, paths will emerge from chaos, and opportunities you never imagined will come into view. What seems like opposition is, in reality, the stage being set for your next victory. Those who oppose you do so because your progress exposes their own limitations. Your courage, determination, and unwavering faith make them uneasy. They see in you what they lack in themselves: vision, purpose, and the boldness to step into the unknown. Their envy turns to hostility, but their negativity is powerless against the divine authority guiding your steps. This journey isn't just about surviving opposition, it's about thriving in spite of it. Lean into the challenges, knowing that they are shaping you for something greater. The more resistance you face, the stronger you become, and the brighter your light shines. The very opposition meant to break you will become the evidence of your strength and the reason for your success. Now is the time to embrace the divine power that protects and empowers you. Each setback is a setup for a comeback. Each obstacle, a chance to demonstrate the unstoppable force of faith. You are walking a path carved by divine hands, and nothing can stand in the way of a mission ordained by God. You may feel the weight of the mission, the pressure of being watched, and the sting of opposition, but let this truth anchor you. You are divinely protected. Jesus himself has placed a shield around you, one that no force, natural or supernatural, can penetrate. This protection isn't passive, it's active and unrelenting. With every step you take, his presence surrounds you, ensuring that no harm comes near. Those who plot against you will see their schemes crumble. What they mean for harm, Jesus will transform into opportunities for your growth and success. Every trap laid in your path will backfire, turning their efforts into lessons that strengthen your resolve. You don't need to fight back or seek revenge. Your victory lies in trusting God to fight on your behalf. The battles you face are not yours to win alone. They belong to the one who has never lost. The opposition against you is loud and persistent, but their noise is drowned out by the quiet assurance of divine promises. Jesus' protection is not a fleeting moment of safety, it is an eternal covenant. He has promised to guard your life, to guide your steps, and to bring you to the fulfillment of your purpose. No attack, no betrayal, no earthly power can thwart the plans he has for you. This isn't just about protection from harm, it's about empowerment. Jesus' presence doesn't just shield you, it equips you to move boldly through challenges. His power works within you, turning fear into courage, doubt into faith, and weakness into strength. Through him, you are more than a conqueror. The opposition that once seemed insurmountable now pales in comparison to the power of his love and guidance. Even in moments of uncertainty, when the path ahead seems unclear, you can rest in the assurance that Jesus is leading you. He sees the roadblocks before you and clears the way, often in ways you cannot see until the breakthrough comes. His timing is perfect and his plan is flawless. Your responsibility is to trust and move forward, knowing that every step is divinely orchestrated. You've been chosen not just by an organization, but by the Creator of the universe. This dual calling is a testament to your significance, your potential, and your ability to impact the world. The challenges you face are not indications of failure. They are markers of your growth and your alignment with God's plan. Chosen ones, the road ahead will not be easy. The mission placed before you is demanding. The opposition is fierce, and the challenges will test every fiber of your being. But remember this: you were made for this. The powerful organization may have selected you, but long before that, Jesus himself ordained your path. Every moment of preparation, every struggle, and every breakthrough has been leading to this. This is your time to rise, not in fear, but in faith. The doubts of others, the surveillance of authorities, and the threats from the shadows cannot hold you back because you walk with divine protection. Jesus is not only guiding your steps, he is clearing the path, ensuring that no force can derail your destiny. As you step boldly into your role, let your faith be your anchor and your strength. The challenges may seem great, but the blessings, breakthroughs, and triumphs awaiting you are far greater. You are not alone. You are surrounded by divine favor, empowered by purpose and supported by the one who holds the universe in his hands. Chosen ones, the path is clear. The opposition may try to hold you back, but they will only strengthen your resolve. The challenges may rise, but so will you. And with Jesus by your side, you are unstoppable.